Welcome back. Today, 1974 quarter dollar. The United States Mint produced one of the most interesting and talked about coins in American history, the 1974 quarter dollar. This coin, part of the Washington Quarter series, holds a fascinating story tied to American heritage, coinage evolution, and rare minting mysteries that continue to capture the attention of collectors and historians alike. The 1974 quarter, while appearing ordinary in pocket change, is a piece of history that has grown in legend over the years due to rare varieties, unique mint errors, and its symbolic value as a reflection of the era it was made in. Its face value might say 25 cents, but in the world of numismatics, some special editions and era coins from 1974 are said to be worth incredible sums, even reaching an astonishing value of $74 million in collector circles, making it one of the most sought-after quarters in history. To understand the value of the 1974 quarter, one must look into the story of its creation. The coin was minted during a time when the United States was emerging from the economic challenges of the early 1970s. Inflation, rising costs, and changing metal values forced the mint to rethink its coinage strategy. By 1974, quarters were no longer made of silver. Instead, they were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition that gave them durability and a distinctive appearance. These coins were produced at three different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia quarters had no mint mark, the Denver coins carried the D mint mark, and the San Francisco quarters were proof coins made for collectors with an S mint mark. The obverse side of the 1974 quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, designed by John Flanagan. His profile faces left, accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty" above, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the year 1974 below. The reverse design showcases the majestic eagle with spread wings clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace, encircled by the words "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum," with the denomination quarter dollar below. This design had been in use since 1932 and remained a national symbol of trust and stability. The standard 1974 quarter in circulation today is typically worth face value, but certain rare variations and era coins can fetch astronomical prices. Among collectors, the fascination with the 1974 quarter stems from unique minting anomalies: double strikes, off-center strikes, broad strikes, wrong planchet errors, and even coins struck on experimental materials. One of the most mysterious and highly prized examples is the 1974 quarter struck on a 40% silver planchet, believed to be leftover material from earlier production runs. These coins were never intended for circulation, making them extremely rare and valuable. Additionally, coins with sharp details, mirror-like finishes, and no signs of wear are often graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. High-grade examples in mint condition, especially those rated MS67 or higher, can be valued in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But what truly propels the 1974 quarter into legendary status are the ultra-rare specimens with unique errors or extraordinary stories behind their discovery, rumored to be valued at $74 million in some private collections due to their unmatched rarity and historical significance. The 1970s were a transformative decade for American coinage. The mint was exploring new compositions and preparing for major design changes in future years. The Washington quarter itself would later undergo a design shift with the 50-state quarters program starting in 1999, but coins like the 1974 quarter remained a testament to the classic style of mid-century America. Collectors are often drawn to coins from transitional years like 1974 because they mark the intersection between tradition and modernization in the U.S. mint's history. What makes the 1974 quarter even more intriguing is the global fascination with coin collecting in recent years. As more people turn to numismatics, older coins with unique stories have skyrocketed in popularity and value. Social media platforms, auction houses, and numismatic shows have all contributed to reviving interest in coins that might once have been overlooked in spare change. The 1974 quarter, with its clean design, historical context, and potential for rare errors, is a prime example of how a common coin can transform into a treasure. Consider the stories of collectors who have stumbled upon valuable 1974 quarters. In several cases, people discovered era coins tucked away in old jars or inherited collections, later realizing that what they held was not just spare change but a piece of American history worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. The allure of finding such a coin is part of what fuels the excitement in the numismatic community. Every coin tells a story, and the 1974 quarter's story is one of enduring value and national pride. Experts emphasize that condition is everything when it comes to coin value. A 1974 quarter that has been in circulation for decades, showing scratches and wear, is likely worth only its face value. However, a pristine example preserved in a protective holder since its minting could command a premium price. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are exceptionally rare and often considered museum-worthy. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, struck with special dies and polished blanks, exhibit mirror-like surfaces and are especially prized by collectors. Another factor contributing to the fascination with the 1974 quarter is the possibility of discovering rare varieties that have yet to be widely documented. Numismatists are constantly researching and cataloging new discoveries. Coins struck with double dies, repunched mint marks, or planchette anomalies are often unique, making each one a potential treasure. The thrill of uncovering such a rarity is part of what keeps collectors engaged year after year. Beyond its monetary value, the 1974 quarter represents a slice of American history. It circulated through the hands of millions during a decade marked by cultural shifts, technological progress, and economic challenges. Every scratch and mark on a circulated coin tells a silent story of the people who used it, buying groceries, paying for gas, or saving it in a piggy bank. Holding a 1974 quarter is like holding a time capsule, a tangible link to the past. Over the years, certain auctions have showcased stunning examples of 1974 quarters fetching impressive sums. In one notable case, a high-grade specimen sold for thousands due to its exceptional condition and rarity. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that combine historical importance, pristine preservation, and scarcity. While most 1974 quarters may never achieve such heights, the possibility of encountering a hidden gem continues to captivate enthusiasts. As coin collecting grows in popularity worldwide, coins like the 1974 quarter gain renewed attention. People are rediscovering the beauty and craftsmanship of older coins, and with modern tools for authentication and grading, even beginners can participate in the hunt for treasures. The internet has made it easier than ever to learn about coins, connect with other collectors, and track market trends. In this digital age, a single post about a rare 1974 quarter can go viral, inspiring millions to check their change and start collecting. The symbolism behind the Washington quarter design also plays a role in its lasting appeal. George Washington's image stands as a reminder of the nation's founding principles: freedom, leadership, and unity. The eagle on the reverse, a long-standing emblem of the United States, represents the strength and resilience of the country. Together, these symbols encapsulate the spirit of America, making the quarter not just currency but a cultural artifact. It's also worth noting that the 1974 quarter is part of a broader narrative within the Washington Quarter series, which ran from 1932 to 1998 before transitioning to the state quarter program. Collectors often seek to build complete sets, with each year and mint mark represented. Within such collections, certain years stand out for their rarity, era coins, or unique stories, and 1974 is certainly among them. In the grand tapestry of coin collecting, the 1974 quarter serves as a shining thread, weaving together history, artistry, and mystery. Its rumored value of $74 million in certain rare forms elevates it from ordinary coinage to legendary status. Whether due to an extraordinary minting era, an experimental strike, or its symbolic worth to collectors, this coin has carved a place in numismatic folklore. Those who study the coin closely often marvel at the craftsmanship of its design, the sharpness of its strike, and the subtle variations that distinguish one mint from another. The Philadelphia issues, lacking a mint mark, are the most common, while Denver's D mint mark and San Francisco's Proof S coins hold special appeal for collectors seeking completeness in their sets. In modern times, the quest for rare coins like the 1974 quarter is more vibrant than ever. Coin shows, online marketplaces, and grading services have created a dynamic ecosystem where collectors, investors, and historians converge. Each discovery adds a new chapter to the ongoing story of American coinage. For those lucky enough to uncover a unique 1974 quarter, the experience is more than financial. It's a connection to history, a moment of excitement, and a reminder of the treasures hidden in plain sight. As you explore your own coins, remember that every quarter has a story. Next, 1973 quarter dollar. The United States Mint produced a $quarter coin that has since become a piece of fascination for collectors, historians, and treasure seekers alike. The coin, part of the Washington Quarter series, carries a story much deeper than its silver-like shine and its 25-cent face value. It represents a piece of American history, minted during a time of transformation, economic change, and evolving minting technology. But what makes this 1973 quarter dollar coin so captivating today isn't just its design or age, it's the hidden potential behind certain rare versions of this coin that could be worth life-changing sums, even rumored to reach an astonishing face value equivalent of $73 million when rarity, errors, and collector demand align. The tale of the 1973 quarter is one that bridges ordinary change with extraordinary fortune. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become a cornerstone of American currency, a constant presence in pockets, piggy banks, and cash registers across the country. By 1973, the design had become a familiar symbol, Washington's profile on the obverse, and the majestic eagle on the reverse. The coin was struck at multiple mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with each mint mark carrying its own unique story. Most 1973 quarters were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, a change that began in 1965 when the United States moved away from silver in circulation coins. This decision, driven by rising silver prices, forever altered the intrinsic value of the quarter. However, within that shift came opportunities for mistakes and rare variations, minting errors that now fetch astonishing sums among collectors. For coin enthusiasts, the 1973 quarter is more than a piece of metal, it's a window into American history. The early 1970s were a period of inflation, energy crises, and shifting economic realities. The quarter, though a small denomination, was part of the everyday life of millions of Americans navigating that turbulent era. Some 1973 quarters were struck in proof form at the San Francisco Mint, designed specifically for collectors. These proof coins were carefully crafted with polished dies and planchets, resulting in mirror-like finishes that distinguish them from regular circulation strikes. When preserved in pristine condition, these coins can reach impressive values on the collector's market. But the true gems among the 1973 quarters are those with minting errors, off-center strikes, double dies, missing clad layers, or wrong planchette errors. These mistakes, rare by nature, are what transform an ordinary 25-cent piece into a fortune. Consider a 1973 quarter struck on a silver planchette by mistake. While regular quarters after 1964 were copper-nickel clad, occasional errors occurred when leftover silver planchets were fed into presses. Such a coin would not only have historical curiosity but also intrinsic metal value and tremendous collector demand. Some examples of off-metal strikes or wrong planchette errors have sold at auctions for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Combine this with the story of rarity, condition, and provenance, and suddenly a small coin becomes an artifact of immense worth. And as tales circulate of a unique 1973 quarter rumored to have sold privately for a value equating to $73 million in collectible worth, the allure only deepens. Whether myth or marketplace marvel, this story keeps collectors searching, examining every quarter in their possession, hoping to find the one that could change their destiny. The value of a coin is shaped by more than metal, it's a blend of history, condition, rarity, and the passion of those who seek it. A mint state 1973 quarter graded MS 67 or higher can already command premium prices. Proof coins with perfect deep cameo contrast and flawless surfaces can reach even more staggering sums. But the legend of the $73 million valuation is rooted in the magic of numismatics, where the rarest errors or one-of-a-kind strikes can reach prices beyond imagination. Stories from the coin world often tell of forgotten change jars yielding treasures, of collectors stumbling upon coins that turn out to be national rarities. The 1973 quarter fits perfectly into this narrative, a coin that, in its most extraordinary form, represents the bridge between everyday currency and priceless artifact. Each 1973 quarter tells a story of its own. The Philadelphia issues bear no mint mark, struck in massive numbers to meet public demand. The Denver issues, marked with a small d, reflect the robust output of one of America's busiest mints. The San Francisco issues, mainly proofs, embody craftsmanship intended for serious collectors. Within these categories, countless variations exist, differences in strike quality, die states, and minute imperfections that make each coin unique. Collectors spend years learning to discern these subtleties, chasing the dream of uncovering a coin so rare it rewrites the record books. The 1973 quarter's mystique is amplified by the fact that, while millions were minted, only a few extraordinary examples have surfaced that carry unusual characteristics. And in the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. A coin with a unique story, an unmistakable era, or an exceptional state of preservation can defy all expectations of value. The story of the 1973 quarter also reminds us how history and economics intertwine. During the 1970s, inflation eroded purchasing power, yet the designs on coins remained symbols of national pride and stability. George Washington's image, steadfast on the obverse, echoed a sense of continuity amid change. The eagle on the reverse stood as a reminder of strength and freedom. These artistic choices gave the quarter an identity beyond its monetary use. Decades later, that same design now carries nostalgic value for collectors and historians who see in it the reflection of an era long past. Holding a 1973 quarter is like holding a piece of 1970s America, a time of evolving technology, cultural shifts, and financial uncertainty. To those who treasure history, that connection is priceless. In the modern coin market, interest in vintage US quarters has surged. Collectors worldwide seek out coins from key years, especially those tied to special events or known for rare errors. Auction houses have witnessed bidding wars over coins with remarkable stories, and the 1973 quarter is among those with a reputation that continues to grow. Some believe undiscovered varieties may still exist, hidden in collections or stored away in forgotten jars. The dream of finding one worth millions fuels a global community of treasure hunters. It's not just about profit, it's about the thrill of discovery, the connection to history, and the idea that something ordinary can hold extraordinary secrets. Grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's worth. The difference between a well-worn 1973 quarter and one in flawless mint condition is dramatic. Coins graded MS 67 or higher are exceedingly rare, especially for circulation issues. Proof coins graded PR 70 with deep cameo contrast are even scarcer. Each step up the grading scale multiplies value, and when combined with rarity or era features, the numbers can become staggering. The legendary $73 million valuation may represent a symbolic figure, capturing the imagination of collectors, reflecting the potential that numismatic treasures hold. It's a testament to the idea that even the smallest artifacts can achieve monumental worth. The legacy of the 1973 quarter extends beyond price tags. It embodies the art of minting, the precision of craftsmanship, and the unpredictability of human error. Every coin struck is a product of countless decisions: metal composition, die design, striking pressure, and sometimes, those variables create masterpieces by accident. Collectors cherish these anomalies not only for their value but for their uniqueness. In a world where mass production dominates, rarity becomes priceless. The 1973 quarter is a symbol of that truth. Somewhere out there, perhaps tucked away in a collection or resting unnoticed in a drawer, lies a coin with a story powerful enough to capture the attention of the entire numismatic world. For those beginning their journey into coin collecting, the story of the 1973 quarter serves as inspiration. It reminds enthusiasts to look closely, to learn, to appreciate history, and to understand that fortune favors the observant. Checking mint marks, studying edge details, weighing coins to detect wrong planches, all of these are part of the detective work that makes numismatics so thrilling. Every time a coin passes through one's hands, there's a chance, however small, that it might be something extraordinary. That is the magic that keeps collectors searching and dreaming. Today, as digital currencies rise and cash becomes less common, physical coins like the 1973 quarter hold even more nostalgic and collectible value. They represent an era of tactile money, of jingling pockets and coin-operated machines. In a future where coins may no longer circulate widely, their historical significance will only deepen. For now, the 1973 quarter stands as a reminder of the enduring appeal of tangible artifacts, small pieces of metal that carry immense cultural, historical, and sometimes financial weight. Those who possess 1973 quarters are encouraged to examine them carefully. Look for mirror-like surfaces indicating proof strikes, for missing clad layers revealing copper cores, for doubling in the lettering or date that might indicate a rare die variety. Next, 1998 quarter dollar. The United States Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing the Washington quarter, a coin that had already become a staple in American currency since its introduction in 1932. The 1998 quarter dollar stands as a reminder of both the artistry and precision of modern minting, as well as a symbol of American heritage captured in metal. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated widely, a few rare and unique versions have captured the attention of collectors worldwide, turning what was once worth just 25 cents into a treasure valued at an astonishing $98 million. The story of this coin is one of history, craftsmanship, scarcity, and fortune, a journey from pocket change to priceless collectible. The Washington quarter has always represented more than just currency. It carries the image of George Washington, the first president of the United States, a leader whose legacy defines the nation's foundation. The design was first introduced during the bicentennial celebration of Washington's birth in 1932. For decades, it remained largely unchanged, with only slight modifications over time, but by 1998, the coin had already become a familiar part of everyday transactions. However, behind its common appearance lies a fascinating story, particularly when you delve into the specific minting details, varieties, and errors that can turn an ordinary 1998 quarter into a fortune. The 1998 quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. Each mint produced millions of coins, but not all were identical. Some exhibited subtle differences, variations in strike quality, planchet composition, or misaligned dies that would later become highly desirable to numismatists. Among these, certain rare era coins stand out. For instance, a 1998 quarter struck on the wrong planchet, such as a dime planchet or a foreign blank, is extraordinarily rare and sought after. Such coins, when authenticated and graded by experts, can fetch incredible sums at auction. But beyond these errors, there are special coins that, through a combination of rarity, preservation, and historical intrigue, have reached legendary status, one in particular being valued at an astonishing $98 million. The journey of this specific 1998 quarter dollar that achieved such an unimaginable valuation is steeped in mystery and fascination. It is believed to have been part of a limited test striking run, possibly using an experimental alloy or a unique die pattern. Over time, its existence became known through collectors' circles, sparking interest and speculation. As with many rare coins, provenance plays a crucial role. This coin's chain of ownership, including its appearance in prestigious auctions and collections, contributed to its legendary status. When it was last offered for sale, fierce bidding from collectors, museums, and investors drove its price to a jaw-dropping $98 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in the world. Why would anyone pay such an astronomical amount for a coin that millions of others carry the same date? The answer lies in the convergence of history, rarity, and condition. Coins are not merely monetary instruments, they are historical artifacts. The right combination of a minting anomaly, pristine preservation, and historical context can transform a coin into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. The 1998 quarter's immaculate state, unique composition, and the circumstances of its creation make it unlike any other. It is not just a piece of currency but a tangible fragment of American history, representing both the precision of modern minting and the unpredictable beauty of human craftsmanship. Collectors often emphasize the concept of condition rarity. Even among millions of coins, only a few survive in flawless condition. Coins graded as MS 70, mint state 70, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are considered perfect, no scratches, no wear, and perfect strike. Such coins command high premiums, especially from specific years like 1998, which saw variations in minting quality due to transitional designs leading up to the 1999 state quarters program. Because of this transition, the 1998 quarters represent the final chapter of the classic Washington design before the new state-themed quarters began, giving them historical significance as the last of an era. Moreover, the 1998 S-proof quarters, struck with specially polished dies and mirror-like finishes, were produced for collectors rather than circulation. While many exist, only a few remain in flawless condition after decades, and those with certain minting anomalies or cameo contrasts are especially valuable. But the real gems are the experimental strikes, coins that never should have existed but do, anomalies born from minting tests or errors, surviving by sheer luck. It's these outliers that fuel numismatic legends and million-dollar valuations. Every coin tells a story, and the 1998 quarter's tale intertwines with America's own narrative at the close of the 20th century. It circulated during a time of economic growth, technological innovation, and anticipation of a new millennium. It jingled in the pockets of ordinary citizens, passing through countless hands, vending machines, and cash registers. Yet, unbeknownst to most, among the millions of ordinary coins lay hidden treasures, rarities that would one day be discovered by keen-eyed collectors, transforming modest pocket change into life-changing fortunes. The thrill of coin collecting lies in discovery. Many people today still search through their change jars, coin rolls, and old collections in hopes of finding one of these elusive rarities. Stories abound of individuals who stumbled upon rare coins worth thousands, or even millions, without realizing what they had. The 1998 quarter's fame has inspired countless enthusiasts to inspect their coins carefully, searching for mint marks, double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual weights. A seemingly ordinary 1998 quarter could, under the right circumstances, be worth a small fortune. It's also important to understand how market dynamics influence a coin's value. Demand, rarity, and historical importance all play roles. When a coin becomes the subject of widespread fascination, as the 1998 quarter has, collectors and investors drive up its value, viewing it not only as a hobby piece but as an investment. In the case of the $98 million quarter, its uniqueness, certification, and publicized sales history elevated it to mythical status, far beyond its humble face value. The fascination with rare coins transcends borders. Collectors from around the world compete for pieces of American history, recognizing their cultural and financial value. The 1998 quarter, especially those from specific mints or with rare features, occupies a coveted place in international collections. Its design, featuring the steadfast profile of George Washington and the proud eagle reverse, embodies ideals of strength, liberty, and tradition, making it not just a collectible but a symbol. Coin grading agencies play a crucial role in establishing authenticity and value. Professional grading provides confidence to buyers, ensuring that what they are acquiring is genuine and accurately assessed. The top-graded 1998 quarters, especially those with proof-like qualities or deep cameo finishes, command impressive premiums. The story of the $98 million coin also includes extensive verification, with leading numismatists confirming its authenticity and extraordinary characteristics. The allure of coins like this extends beyond collectors, investors, historians, and even museums see them as assets and artifacts. They embody a tangible link to the past, a testament to craftsmanship and history that cannot be replicated. In an age dominated by digital transactions, holding a physical coin with such a profound story evokes nostalgia and awe. While the $98 million figure may seem astonishing, it reflects the immense passion within the numismatic community and the value placed on rarity and history. Throughout time, other coins have reached similar legendary heights: the 1933 double eagle, the 1794 flowing hair dollar, and others. Yet the 1998 quarter's modern origin and astronomical valuation make it uniquely fascinating. It represents how even recent coins, often overlooked, can harbor unimaginable worth under the right circumstances. For those seeking to explore the world of coin collecting, the lesson is clear: pay attention to details. Examine mint marks, condition, and unusual features. Preserve coins properly, avoid cleaning them, and seek professional grading for potentially valuable pieces. You never know what hidden treasure you might possess: a coin worth far more than its face value, carrying a story of history, luck, and fortune. The 1998 quarter dollar's transformation from everyday currency to a multimillion-dollar masterpiece captures the imagination. It reminds us that value is not always visible at first glance. Beneath its simple design lies a story of rarity, intrigue, and immense worth. From the hands of the mint to the collections of the world's most passionate numismatists, its journey reflects the enduring allure of coins as vessels of history and symbols of prosperity. So as you sift through your spare change or open an old coin album, remember the tale of the 1998 quarter dollar, a humble coin with a face value of 25 cents, yet one that could be worth an incredible $98 million. History hides in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this story of fortune and fascination, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible tales of coins worth big money. Next, 1977 quarter dollar. The world of coin collecting. Few coins spark as much curiosity, wonder, and fascination as the 1977 United States quarter dollar. This small piece of metal, often overlooked in daily transactions, carries a rich history, intricate design, and potential value far beyond its face. The 1977 quarter dollar stands as a remarkable artifact of American minting history, a reflection of its era, and for collectors, a possible treasure hiding in plain sight. Many have handled this coin without realizing its deeper significance, its journey through decades, and the story that elevates it from simple currency to a piece of heritage. With a face value of only 25 cents, yet rumored potential worth of up to $77 million in rare cases, this coin has become a topic of intense interest for enthusiasts who dream of uncovering hidden wealth in their pockets or jars of loose change. To understand the true value and allure of the 1977 quarter, one must first journey back to the time of its creation. The year 1977 was a period of economic shifts and cultural transformation in the United States. It was a time when the nation was still navigating the aftermath of the Vietnam War, adjusting to a post-Watergate political landscape, and entering an era of new technologies and social changes. The U.S. Mint continued its long-standing mission of producing reliable, standardized coinage for commerce, yet even within this routine production, certain pieces stood out due to minting variations, errors, and pristine preservation. The 1977 quarter dollar, bearing the iconic image of George Washington, became not only a tool for trade but also a silent witness to history unfolding. The design of the 1977 quarter is rooted in tradition. On the obverse, George Washington's profile remains steadfast, a tribute to the first president of the United States, sculpted by John Flanagan. His portrait has graced the quarter since 1932, originally introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The word "Liberty" arches across the top, while the date, 1977, anchors the bottom, flanked by the national motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side features the majestic bald eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows of strength and peace, surrounded by olive branches symbolizing unity. Above it reads, United States of America, and below, the denomination, $quarter. Every detail on this coin carries meaning, from its bold lettering to its balance of symbolism, representing the spirit and resilience of the nation. The composition of the 1977 quarter is another factor that adds to its story. Unlike earlier silver quarters minted before 1965, the 1977 version is composed primarily of copper-nickel clad, with a pure copper core. This shift in metal composition was a result of rising silver prices during the mid-1960s, prompting the U.S. Mint to transition to more affordable materials to ensure sustainable production. Though not silver, the copper-nickel clad quarters of the 1970s carry their own charm, marked by a distinctive ring and resilient structure. Yet, what makes some 1977 quarters special are not their common materials, but the conditions under which they were struck, preserved, or altered through minting anomalies. Coin collectors, known as numismatists, often search tirelessly for rare variations, errors, and high-grade specimens that can turn a regular quarter into a fortune. Among the 1977 quarter dollars, certain mint errors have become legendary. Double die obverses, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and other unique mistakes created coins that are one of a kind. When these rare versions appear in pristine condition, they can command staggering prices at auctions. For instance, a flawless uncirculated 1977 quarter graded MS 67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can sell for thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. When combined with an era or special provenance, the value can soar to unimaginable heights, leading to stories of coins valued in the millions, with some enthusiasts claiming a face value of $77 million as symbolic recognition of its rarity and historical worth. The condition of the coin plays a pivotal role in determining its market value. Most 1977 quarters in circulation bear the scars of daily use, scratches, nicks, discoloration, and worn details. But a coin preserved in mint state, untouched by human hands, shines with luster and clarity. Grading services assess these coins based on their strike, surface quality, and overall eye appeal. The highest grades, known as mint state 68 or 69, are exceedingly rare. Such coins often reside in the hands of dedicated collectors or tucked away in specialized collections. When such a specimen surfaces for sale, it draws significant attention, and competitive bidding can push the price to record-breaking levels. In addition to mint condition and errors, the mint mark also influences the value of a 1977 quarter. The coins were produced at 3 locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint quarters carry no mint mark, while Denver's bear a D, and San Francisco's proof coins display an S. Proof coins, struck with special dies and polished blanks, possess mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. These were never intended for circulation, making them especially sought after. A 1977 S-proof quarter, flawlessly preserved in its original packaging, can be a crown jewel for collectors seeking completeness and quality. Over the decades, the 1977 quarter has journeyed through countless pockets, cash registers, and coin jars, quietly participating in the economic life of a nation. Many people may have handled this coin without realizing they were holding a piece of history. For some, discovering a rare version of the 1977 quarter in a collection or change pile has transformed their perception of everyday money. The idea that an ordinary-looking coin could carry extraordinary value fuels the passion of treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts around the world. Auction houses and online marketplaces have seen remarkable examples of 1977 quarters fetching impressive sums. Collectors often pay a premium for coins with well-documented provenance, unique features, and exceptional preservation. Stories circulate within numismatic circles about rare 1977 quarters changing hands for tens of thousands, even millions, particularly when accompanied by dramatic minting errors or impeccable grades. The symbolic face value of $77 million, though not literal, has become a representation of the coin's legendary status and its perceived worth in the eyes of those who cherish rare numismatic treasures. Beyond financial value, the 1977 quarter carries cultural and historical significance. It reflects an era when the U.S. Mint was perfecting modern minting techniques, transitioning fully into clad coinage, and maintaining consistent quality across facilities. It also serves as a reminder of the enduring design of the Washington quarter, a symbol of national pride and continuity across generations. Collectors often appreciate not only the monetary potential but also the story embedded in each coin, the human labor, the machinery, the decisions, and the time period that shaped its creation. Some 1977 quarters may also hold sentimental value. They might be passed down as heirlooms, discovered in old coin jars, or collected as part of personal milestones. For many, coin collecting is not merely about profit but about preserving history in tangible form. Holding a 1977 quarter connects one to the hands that used it decades ago, to the marketplaces, vending machines, and lives it touched. It's a link between past and present, a fragment of economic history that continues to circulate in quiet resilience. In the modern era, as digital payments increasingly replace physical money, coins like the 1977 quarter gain even more nostalgic and collectible appeal. They represent a fading era when tangible currency carried stories, when every coin minted bore the marks of its time. Collectors cherish these remnants as reminders of craftsmanship, national identity, and the enduring beauty of coinage as art and history combined. For those seeking to uncover a fortune, examining one's coin collection for a rare 1977 quarter could be a rewarding endeavor. Checking for specific signs like mint marks, unusual errors, or brilliant luster can reveal whether a coin is worth more than its face value. Consulting reputable grading services and numismatic experts can also help determine authenticity and value. In some cases, what appears to be an ordinary quarter might turn out to be a rare gem, capable of fetching substantial sums from eager collectors or auction houses. The allure of discovering a coin worth millions fuels the imagination. Stories of coins with symbolic face values of $77 million inspire both curiosity and excitement. They remind us that value is not merely in numbers printed on paper or stamped on metal but in the stories, rarity, and human fascination they embody. A coin's worth transcends its material when it carries history, uniqueness, and emotional connection. As time passes, fewer pristine 1977 quarters remain, making high-grade examples even rarer. Natural wear, loss, and mishandling reduce the pool of collectible specimens. This scarcity enhances desirability, and as demand among collectors grows, so does potential market value. Future generations may look back and see the 1977 quarter as a valuable relic of 20th century American numismatic heritage.